Alright, let's see if I can get this right. Timer should have worked. We'll do frame counting if it comes to that. It's fine. That was less than half a second lost to that menu. That spider girl though, man, I got excited. She could have been in the upper left, and I don't know what I'm doing on this tutorial. Another 3 seconds. Not efficient. And if she didn't spawn in the upper left corner there, she would have appeared on the next level. So... not a very clean tutorial, but I'll take it. At least the shopkeeper didn't get mad at me. That's still a 121 even though I failed to do the 0-2 bomb strat? Okay, guess that only loses a second then. You never know exactly how far you're gonna go on this first split, so impossible to know if this is worth or not to stop and get maybe the Kapala. What did I get a journal entry there for? Oh god. Low bomb count, but I'd like to see the black market quickly first. Alright, now I've got very good resources for continuing. Monkey and Kapala. I'll do Kapala first, so I don't have to burn a rope. Alright, never mind. GG, outplayed. Yeah, a couple neat items to get right off the bat. That would have been visible if I didn't get a dark level there. No, specs means. So I'll be resetting very quickly here. I can't do the hell run in this category. But I was gonna look for items. That's fine. I would have liked to see more items in the black market. But like I said, I accomplished the main goal, which was unlocking Carl. So first seed was actually pretty good. I can now attempt an actual hell run. If it comes to that. Alright, seeing this chest here means I'll probably go for a worm on 2-1. If I get there. Okay. Still a good item for the worm. Oh, come on. Come on. Rope split. And I'll try worm. Double dark level? G. G. I'll just stand here. Yeah, that was really unlucky. Double dark level on a seed with a jetpack. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Guess I should collect gold since that's the point of this delivery. Yeah, hard to say whether I got lucky or unlucky on that seed, because I didn't get anything out of it other than an easier time navigating to the checkpoint. This is going to be another one where I don't find... the key. I have enough gold, resources are good enough to continue. I got the Ujet, so... I've never seen a double dark level! I wish I could say the same. Oh my god. Oh! I was just a little bit too slow. That's fine. Thanks, Albino. I was right attached to the ceiling when he first jumped on me, so I had to move down just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna review what I need to get. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of a break from the active play. This first big difference from, or the second big difference from AJE. The first was not doing a hell run the first time you see a black market. And again, that was because I needed to... Is this gonna be a castle? Nice. I needed to... Holy shit. I needed to unlock Carl so that when I get to the City of Gold, he would show up. If you go to the black market and unlock Carl, you don't get a second opportunity. To open another coffin or special character. Please don't blow up the altar. Hi, Ethi. I'm actually a little bit lucky with my resources for this kind of nasty level. Deciding whether to reset here. That was a really, really clean black market or castle level. Hello. I got lucky with the bomb killing the knight there. That wasn't fully intentional. I wanted to stun. I wanted to take out the other guys in front. There was a piranha plant, but good plays were rewarded on that one. Nice. I've got some cool items and lots of ropes, so I'm gonna try to look for the worm real quick. Or to look for the damsel. Oops. Help, 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 help. What? Oh, never mind. I can't go to the worm. Never mind. So again, I can't go to the worm because I hadn't unlocked... Oh wow, this is a double. Treacherous level, but could be rewarding. I'm gonna take out the bee first. He's a little bit easier. Maybe, hopefully. Just wish I knew where big guy was. Man, I love Deep Sea Diver. I hate swimming on the surface, but below the surface, it's actually pretty cool. Oops. I'm short on ropes. Yeah, that was productive. I got 2 of the rare jungle creatures. Just missing the big blue frog, which is less rare, I think. Still pretty rare though. Pretty obnoxious to find. Yeah, this is pretty good, Kenny. I'm a little tempted just to switch to AJE because it's possible for a PB given that insane luck. Alright, I gotta take specs here. That ruined my run last time. It won't happen again. Nah, I'm committing to AJE, alright, to all characters. It's a very fun, very still casual. Damn it. So I don't get credit when the big blue frog dies to something environmental like that. Oops. Sad. But I'll see another blue frog. I'm way less worried about him than some of the other things that come up. Really, it's the hell ones that are most problematic. Both the... There we go. Piece of cake. I believe I'm on 2 ropes. Please be 2 ropes. Yeah, it's crazy to continue here. If I was really thinking there, I would have gotten killed by the alien. I think that's the best play that I could have done in retrospect. There's the shotgun split here, but I'd rather take care of the worm. This might be wrong again, but it's one of those things where you only know it's wrong in retrospect. It's feeling pretty wrong right now. Alright. Feels good again. Seems good. Oops. One more level, I think. Just double checking my inventory. I'll see if there's a quick shotgun here. That was a pretty smooth worm. Oh no. Why, uh-oh. Did I miss something? No, I forgot to deliver! I forgot to deliver! What? I was mashing buttons, so I still have to do the shotgun split again. It's not that bad. I'll probably get it on the Hell Run maybe. Alright, whatever. Alright, what do I want to do here? I was mashing all buttons and one of the buttons is cancel, and for some reason that had priority. So, good speedrunning habits for typical runs hurt me because I was... Alright. Maybe it's destiny. Maybe it's destiny. By the way, I'm sure I got the web gun already. Jetpack. I might have gotten web gun on one of my resets actually. Oh, this is a very good black market. And I need this. Yeah, web gun last run. So this is the one part of the run where I actually do not want to see any coffins. There could be one from the Tiki Village. I think that's the main one I actually am concerned about. A little safe on the... Yeah, I killed all the shopkeepers there. No! Bad luck. Thinking real quick. I can't decide whether to reset. I'm just going to take this really aggressive route. I could do the bulk of the mothership, the hard stuff, because I have... I wish I could do that. I could do the bulk of the mothership, I could do Speedlunky, you're right. No, actually this was a jungle start, so Speedlunky wouldn't count. Man, chat betrayed me there. Well, I delivered bombs, I believe. What? That's still the Ankh. So I can't get the robot, but I can get the queen. Oops. And I can do the rope split as well. This is still a very productive seed, and I can maybe take care of a few temple. I can't do Speedlunky, unfortunately. Alright. Okay. Oops. Looking for fire guys, I can die in lava. I really want to die to Magma Man. How are you still alive? You're dead. Yeah, dying to Magma Man is good enough. Kill me. I'm triggered. I might have gotten iframes. Nope. Or what am I on here? Key split into Hellrun. That was a good death, or that was a good life. The one thing that would have been really nice, though, would have been to actually not get that one character. Key split is a key split. What? My skin is crawling. I have paste already. Okay, well that aborts. Casanova in Hell is a good idea, but I will not be doing that on this attempt. Combining that with Keyrun is just slightly too much. Green clothes. It's hard to say. Hard to say if it's going well. That's pretty cool. It feels natural to attempt the Keyrun here, that's why I'm going for it. It's just so much practice doing ASO, especially recently, that it's gonna feel right to attempt it. Also, I just totally delivered the key. Whatever. I meant I wanted to do a hell run. Oh, whatever. Whatever, dudes. We got a camera. It's a good run. Pog champ. Pog champ. I got 14 ropes. Chat was right. Chat was right. So this time I gotta remember, or it'll be good for me to remember. Fuck you, gloves. To kill all the shopkeepers in the black market again, just in case it turns out to be the Hell Run. That's the very low standard of proof proposed, adopted. Alright. You win this round, Maneater. Come on, Udjat. Udjat, don't fail me now. Are you failing me, Udjat? Look at how these ropes. Who needs a jetpack? Just give me ropes. Did I miss it? Oh, this is... Man, why is chat freaking out so much? Help. Udjat, don't fail me now. Did Kinney see a black market? Is this run just dead here? Oh man. So... I wonder if Kenny saw it somewhere. I was actually pretty thorough in the first two levels. Or I thought I was, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't. I went in as deep as the level let me. I don't know. Oh well. I missed the top left, but it was blocked off. Not much you can do about that. Call that a draw. No, I'm sticking with the Hell Run Kirby. At least for now. If I get screwed over a couple more times. See, like, I can't fully explore this level without really burning a ton of time. Come on, dude. Alright, we got Kapala, we got Paste, got a couple extra bombs, we got the worst possible black market top layout. Oh. Got him. So dangerous to go down there because there's a hired hand. I need those bombs too much. Oh. Alright, how in the fuck are you still alive? And I need this guy dead. Got him. Alright, look for the Moai. Moai. Probably don't have to check here, but I'm going to. Yeah, I was just being overly safe there. All stages here. Got him. That's another dead shopkeeper. What the fuck? Oops. Gold key? Kappa? You want me to do what? Dear Lord. Turn over, turn over. Alright, he's now more powerful than I could possibly imagine. Help. Alright, I got the croc man. GG. Oh my god! Why me? One in 5. I didn't get credit for picking up the, I didn't get credit for the web gun there. Holy shit, this run is going to shit. See a loser. It's a casual 5-tile jump, no big deal. See a loser. Hard to keep playing. What are you doing there? I'm actually thinking more about the web gun than the telefrag death. That's pretty triggering stuff. Oh my god. I didn't think that through. Alright, I'm hoping for a hired help to start fucking these guys up. If he stands a little closer, I can key him to death. Hey Flutterdash, welcome to the stream. Slightly unconventional. This is a triple jetpack so far. Is game apologizing to me, giving me the whip gun again? I gotta kill all these guys to make sure that I get enough shopkeepers murdered. I'm gonna go back for the key, don't worry. This will actually make bid money a lot harder, unfortunately. I still have a good bomb count, but oh man, lots of complaints from chat. I don't understand. Why would you complain? Oh no, I gotta do... I just realized there's no way I was gonna keep that key for Hellrun. I was thinking of that instead of watching the screen. Where is this little bastard? Nice. I had no idea where that guy was gonna be. Please kill him. He noticed. Yeah, there's a bit too much delay to react to most things, unfortunately. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Again, unfortunately, I can't rescue the robot. Sad. I was spamming buttons there. If I had... I'd have been so tilted if I had kept spamming buttons. Actually, I haven't killed this guy yet. Or Hawkman. New character. I actually don't know when I can reset here. Probably now. I don't remember though. Sort of. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Thanks, guys. Should definitely reset normally, much sooner than I did, but no, I'm still taking a break from the Hell Run. It's not a great idea, but I don't feel like doing it. Game has done things to me that should never be done to people. Jeez, it's not even recording that I have items here. Yeah, it is because I picked it up from a shop, but it's being a little inconsistent in when it credits me with a journal item. Compared to the video of me screeching, because I got the specs, I just ran out of the specs from the shop. So it's something with carried items, stolen from shops. Must trigger every couple seconds maybe, I don't know. Inconsistent. Inconsistent. What did I say? Oh, that's 2 damsels, I believe. I can't keep this. No gold reasonably. Three damsels. I'm down to 1 bomb. That's why I didn't get the Matic there. Castle of Hell is the goal, but who knows? That should be 4 damsels already. It's pretty nice. I always forget how many it is. I have the number 10 in my head, but I don't know if that's right. Fuck you, man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bomb count. Can't keep it a hell run if I have no bombs. It's actually fine to have only 5 here, but at some point it will start to hurt. Also, where's the black market? I don't know, guys. Bottom left corner of of 2-2 is the only place it could have been. It was blocked off and I didn't have bombs to get him. What the fuck? I was thinking of resetting as soon as I didn't get a black market. That's twice. Twice! So what happened on that level was I pushed the push block and it made me jump up instead of... made me jump up and hit my head and get spiked rather than what I wanted, of course. Nope, Crystal, you can see the remaining entities in the bottom. I actually kind of wish that the journal... I can't keep this no gold now. Not without wasting a lot of time. And I wasn't going to combine no gold with hell. By the way, this should be just 2 damsels so far. Three damsels. Not my lucky day. Very good bomb count. No mobility yet. Oops. Ooh. Ah, these guys again. Got him. Boo, 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 boo. I have Public Enemy? Oh, okay. You're probably right. I also have a desire to kill. Kill. What the f— Ah, too many moments like that in this run. There's a vault here. A vault probably would have been worth it. Yeah, you're right. I was not totally keeping track. Maybe I can get a cave? What? On. Cave, please. It was either that or climbing gloves, and I would have taken either there. I'm not doing Damsel Run on this. Just started to get too unlucky on that front. What you said. Green gloves would have been a lot faster there. I've got a low rope count that I gotta keep. Alright. This is where we got last two on the hell run. Got last time. Got two? Last two? That's death. so paranoid because of that one really unfortunate death. I need drugs of some sort, I think. Alright, where am I at? Where am I at? I'm at 137, whatever. So I don't need much. In fact, if I get these fireflies, that'll be a good chunk of the way there. Yep, I knew that guy would try to kill me if I jumped there. Oh. Holy shit. GG. That's in just a second. Why are you still alive? I knew he was gonna try to kill me. I actually need ropes more than bombs. I get 2 pairs of specs. Please be ropes. Derek. Oops. Ah, 5 bombs left. I should have taken a little bit less time in the City of Gold. But last time I got here, this run, when I was doing AJE, this run died because I only had 1 bomb into hell. Alright, that was 2, hopefully. Can't quite look yet. Yes. See a blue guy on the left there. These levels are triggering me. Oh my god. Scary moment, scary moment. Man, F these levels. This one's good. Fucking hell. This is real bad. This is just one of these can you give me strength moments. One more tough level. Oh god. That was nice. The vampires there triggered very favorably at an early time. Wait for this guy. One more cycle. Let's go. Ah, these hell levels have been fucking awful. There's a... I thought he was gonna throw a bomb. Thank goodness. Forget big money. God, it's coming at me. Help! Help. Thank fucking God! What a nightmare that was! I have to wait the cutscene out because I need the 100,000 bonus for big money. Oh my god. That was the worst hell I've ever not died in, probably. Even in a casual run, the low HP, lack of mobility, lack of bombs to burn. Yeah, I'll get AG real quickly, and we'll have a real spike in the achievements that I've achieved. Alright, so this is good. Alright. Spelunky. This is not the most efficient, but I'm gonna just take care of AJE so I can feel good. Small death grind until I can actually see lava on the screen. I'm also just thinking of what to do next. If I want to do a low score, if I want to do a damsel run. Alright, cool, that's AJE. AGE is done, Iron Man's done, Spelunky is done, Big Money is done, we think Public Enemy is done, hopefully Kappa. I'm gonna death grind while I think a little bit. I'll probably do a good chunk of the low score, or a good chunk of the all characters now. Man, that was stressful. It was very slow, but we got it done. That's the most important thing. In fact, I'll even get rid of exits. Get rid of entries. Alright, taking a look at the random characters that I've gotten. I still need Robot, Ninja, Random, 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 Random. First thing I'll probably do is just get the randoms out of the way. Or get the I don't know. I'm thinking guys. Ninja Banana. Yep, that's sort of what I'm thinking. The temptation is to get the ninja just right away, but it actually is just a waste of time. I've done a couple things like that, like the lava added 15 seconds. I'm not too worried about it though. At some point I might just start and do a low score run. I don't know. This is the thinking time. It's going a little too fast. If anyone sees a good frame where you can see my death count, that'd be pretty cool. You should be able to see the achievements in text on the right side of the screen. It is all characters, and among them I need 1, 2, 3, all of the random ones, the ninja, and the robot. I'll probably take off as soon as I see a damsel on the starting screen, because I'll work towards low score in Casanova probably. But until that point, do a little bit of death grinding. It's best for the purposes of sanity to spread this out just a little bit, so I probably should have done a little bit more of this earlier, but I don't know. A couple things went really wrong this run already. Sort of have to feel like it's worth it. So it's good to get a little bit of progress done before you start death grinding. It would be completely insane to start a run and immediately do 1,000 deaths. And it would also make the hell run harder, because you need to go to the black market. You'd probably run into random characters along the way. Yeah, just looking for a visible damsel at the start, and then I'll get started with low score plus Casanova. And I actually want to put more emphasis into the Casanova. Yeah, we can death grind. I'll go up to like 150 before I completely give up on this. Two crates there, that would have been a seed to start off on too. This doesn't mean to be a demonstration of the ultimate, most efficient thing. I'm just looking for a reason to get started. It's a very, very tiny efficiency, most likely not to make a difference. But the other thing it's doing is spreading out this death grind, which can take a long time. Alright. Finally. Alright. GG. I'm not resetting. This makes me happy. If this guy dies though. Oh yeah, that's one damsel. This would be two if I make it. Nice. Three damsels in 3 levels. Kappa. Snake. I think I can get the perfect 10. I heard him. Oh my god. I have no idea how much he costs. Nice. Little low on ropes, but that's 4 damsels in 4 levels. I can't believe you, Derek. I heard a damsel. Yeah, of course he bounced back. Bitch. Five damsels. I actually learned that during a buy percent run by Spef, maybe? which is kind of a weird combination of words to put together. Might have been someone else, but it was definitely someone higher ranked on Moss ranking than me. Got baited into a run because he saw Kimmy do it. If that killed me, I would have been so mad. 6 damsels. So that's a very safe way of keeping your damsel alive. Oh god damn it. Okay, you win this round. I don't have enough ropes to go back up. Still 6 damsels, I believe. Pace is good. I want ropes. There's only one guy, right? Risky, 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 risky. Very risky. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. Oh dear. This is because a jetpack is really useful in the ice caves for collecting damsels. So I still am only on 6, but now I can turn this into a hell run if I need damsels. I heard a damsel. What? Should be 7. Now this is definitely the right strat. Because I have 8 damsels already, I won't be taking the hell shortcut, or the hell route. So I won't even look at them, will I? I should have enough damsels as is. I can feel your presence here. Nope. Sometimes you gotta get things wrong. So people don't think you're hacking. Alright, that was pretty hack-like. I want the spike shoes, maybe? I don't know. Should be 9. Patches is streaming? Holy, my old nemesis. It's 10. So But that should be the achievement.
How are you alive? How am I alive?
11. I'm about to reset. I just want to make sure there's no confusion about Casanova. Oh yeah, dying is proof. Dying is proof. Very good call. Thank you for that. 12 damsels. So we were counting right too. Great job, guys. Alright. Alright, so I'll take my first crate, maybe. And attempt a low score run, maybe. You did it, chat. Oh. Okay. I'm triggered. Low score. Any crate will do. The real danger in low score is just running out of resources. I want to do the safe strat on Olmec no matter what. Last time I did this run, I did... Alright, good enough. That's what I wanted. Any crate, boys. I was gonna reset, but it was funny that I made a mistake right before resetting. I don't have a sense of how good this pace is until I start getting these random characters out of the way. Also, low score can be pretty bad. I probably lost about 15 minutes last time on low score. I got to Olmec and didn't have the UJAT, and I took gold on the first stomp. So I'll definitely be looking for the UJAT. That's very important. But for now, I am looking for any crates. Any crate will do. I'll take specs, it's fine. Based up. Hopefully it's not too late in the run and my platforming abilities are still somewhat available to me. Actually, I almost took that gold there. I didn't see the gold underneath. Alright, this looks like hacks. I went straight to the key. It's one of these things where I'm glad I'm streaming. No gold max space jump. I'm actually the world record holder of that category. Former Moss ranking meme category that I had Saturn and retire because it's just such a bad category. I wish I had more resources. I've opened a couple of crates already, I think. Nice, very nice level. But I'd like at least one crate of bombs. Mainly for the Olmec fight. Just a little... I think I could have done that without using a rope, but one rope for 3 ropes is value. I'd love a compass. That's not worth it. Ropes are good. I'll take ropes for sure. A lot of cases where you can use ropes instead of bombs. Also, I need to get up to the top of Olmec if I want to be the most efficient with this run. I would love a compass. I think that's the exit. Yep, top of Olmec's lair exactly. Makes the ice cave a lot safer. Alright. I probably should have used that parachute. I probably should have picked up that crate. I probably shouldn't be holding this mine. I probably blah 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 blah. GG. Backseat, front seat, Twitch chat. Blah 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 blah. I'm using all of the ropes. Yeah, should you just use the parachute as a parachute? Oh well. I knew it! That guy almost fucked me over. Follow the crate. GG. Superior platforming abilities. Yeah, that Yeti could have fucked me. Oh my god, gold! Gold. Gold everywhere. Possible hidden gold. Exit gold. Gold everywhere. Help. Help. I got aggro. Oh god. Punk champ. Scepter's made of gold. That is maybe true. Prayers to Kali? This is good. Normally I would be able to just speed through this. I'm not going to worry about my ropes anymore. This tempo really fucked my resources. I will not be going upstairs for items unless, yeah, I don't see anything. This looks good. It's fine to have gold on the bottom there. Let's try Blue Frog. Alright, that's fine. No, I couldn't get Olmec character because I needed ropes for the Olmec fight. I can get the other one just from the temple shortcut real quick, but that really takes the pressure off with low score. That's one of the harder challenge runs. So I'll do a quick run to Olmec, take care of the ninja. Just waiting for this end screen because I don't actually know when the achievement would lock. Nice. Yeah, that was a tough fight. Just giving it a fast look real quick. I'm so confused by a couple things that are being said in chat by smart people who should be aware of what this run looks like. That's fine. It's a 5-second loss. This should only take a minute. I died very quickly on both of those, so I didn't actually lose any meaningful time. Getting rid of fast look. Alright guys, I'll say some words that are wrong, just as long as I get the verbs right. Oh god. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo. Oh, please crush him, please crush him. Oh yeah. That's a strat, maybe. Help. You're about to go to Olmec, though. Nope. This is the only way I can get the ninja. Or it's the best way, at least. Alright, that's nice. Insurance ropes. Is it the real X? I don't think so. A little bit of swag. Never hurt anybody. So I have all characters except for... Now I have to get... Now I have to get the 4 random ones. I'll do at least 100 death grinds before I start actually searching for them. Or whoever the random character is, him or her. The real Ix. The real Ix is purple tonight. I'm actually going to keep this for the full run. I'm liking it. It's pretty soothing. So this could take up to like 10 minutes before I start to play Spelunky again. Also, if someone has a quick eye and they can figure out how many deaths I have, that would be helpful. Purple Ix. I'll tell you guys what psychologically goes through your head when you're doing an all characters run at this point. So, the question that goes through your head non-stop... I'm ready at 125? Nice. The question that goes through your head non-stop is whether there exists a subroom with the character you're looking for that's visible from the start, and you look for reasons why it can't be true, but of course it's always true. You can always find it. I think, is there an exception in the mines to 1-1? Can 1-1 ever have anything interesting? And yes, it can. It can have the coffin. But that's all it can have. And it also can be visible from the start. When I got the all characters world record, I'm not gonna have a plasma cannon yet. When I got the all characters world record, I death grinded 1-1 until maybe 175, and then immediately took off and started finding coffins. I was very lucky, but yeah, I was finding them just immediately visible at the start here. So 1 in 10 chance that the level will have it, and if I see 2 subrooms out of, or I see 3 subrooms out of 16, that's sort of that's a 1 in 5, so it should take 50 deaths before I see a subroom on the screen. I'm saying it's about an average of 3 subrooms you see at the start. In that one I saw 2, this one I see 3 with enough information. This one had, I think, 4 with enough information. That one was 5. Yeah, thanks. That's a really interesting view on probability, Slim Shady. Good night, Dada. If I get bored of this, I might do teamwork for a bit, but I think the death grind is good to do part of it here. I'll do at least 100. Yeah, there I saw 6 subrooms that are informative. It's supposed to be fun. It is fun. It's more fun when there's chat, but it's stimulating. I'm thinking about a lot of things. Why all the resets? Very good question. So, there's a weird... First of all, I need 1,000. That's the last achievement. I won't do that achievement unless I have a chance at beating my current personal best. But resets, we found out, are correlated with the probability that a random coffin containing one of your character friends shows up. So for the mines, there's a 1 in 10 chance that the character will show up after you've died something like 50 times. Exact numbers aren't super important. Yep, all achievements. Every Spelunky achievement that Derek came up with in one single segment run with a real-time attack ranking system. So I get the little timer going in the corner there. Yeah, I would say the worst achievement is the 1,000 deaths. The worst mechanic is that deaths are also correlated with random coffin spawns. It's a very small portion of the game, and actually I think 3 of the 4 of them are kind of the junkiest characters. There's the Mexican, which only 2 people in our community have ever really used, I think. This has kind of a weird feel to it. And Fibonacci. No, Twig doesn't use it. He uses a bunch of characters. Yeah. I mean, you're talking, so I'll engage. What's the value of speedrunning in general? The desire to get incrementally faster at a video game. That itself is just for entertainment, so you're in the stream watching someone do this, which means that you value some aspect of it, whether it's just trolling the person doing it or... But in any case, you obviously still find a positive value in it. Also, it's not the Moss community. I think there's been 4 people who've ran this category in the last year. 2 have completed it. There were a couple runners, maybe 2 in the past of the community who have attempted it. That was before... Thanks. That was before we knew the bit about the coffins. So I have a slight advantage over the people who tried it in the past. Pling pling. Yeah, it's actually really good sound effects, I think. There are a couple of really nice ones in this game. trying to think of my favorite ones. The crunching noise with a shield, or a squish block too, those are pretty fun. But as for menu sounds, the pling pling is pretty interesting. Now you're getting like moral equivalent or something. Some things that some people do are more fun for those people. I don't know, I got asked by a couple people to, Royal Jelly, exactly, yeah. Yeah, there are a couple of really nice ones. I love the art style in this game. The sound effects are great. Just more reasons to play. When I think of all achievements, it's both a statement that this is something that the community should have done at least once. Infinity Balancing Yeti, yeah. There was also a great thread in on the subreddit today. Someone had a Matic filled to 35 or something, and he got infinite comboed by, I believe it was a Hawkman in the temple. Yeah, infinite combos tend to sound good if they're in a nice cycle. Getting a little unlucky on this first character. But maybe we'll turn it around at some point. So far it doesn't matter. The nice part about all achievements relative to all characters is you have time to do this. It takes out the randomness of the all characters component. So I was very lucky with my all characters world record that my random coffins came very, very, very soon. But it's not always true. I'd love to get out of the mines though. Now my mind is playing tricks on me and trying to make me think that you can't get a coffin on 1-1. It's the worst possible thing that can happen to me right now, is to psych myself out. I also keep looking at the character tracker and wondering if I actually found this character already, but I haven't. Yeah, we get it. You wouldn't enjoy a run of all achievements. You're watching one, so you're watching the thing that would be completely intolerable for you to do. So I'm gonna say that says a little more about you than me. Yeah, only a small percentage of the community has tried it. I think they've all enjoyed it. The two people who didn't finish said they'd do it again. The current record holder who beat mine by 2 minutes said that he'd be interested in doing it again if we got a more automated tracker system. I had the help of Twitch chat for counting damsels and counting... what else? Counting shopkeepers. But it would be really nice to have an actual tracker for the category. So yeah, everyone who's actually done it doesn't regret doing it, and either has or will do it again. So, just different preferences, I suppose. Hey, what are you waiting? I also suspect that part of it might be a language barrier going on right now. There might be some idioms, like maybe they say, "This is a silly thing, slap me to death." No regrets. Really like to get this first one out of the way. Just felt like spelunking for 5 seconds there. Yep, we get that. You're very adamant about that. Killing myself over and over does two things. First of all, I need 1,000 deaths to complete the last achievement. I hope it's the last achievement. And the second thing is I need to increase my death counter so that the coffins will appear more readily. Yeah, stop doing things I don't like, but I'll still watch them anyways. I mean, it's fine to kick them, mute them, whatever. I don't know. By the way, Kenny, if you're here, can you please confirm that you can get the coffin on 1-1? I definitely should have seen it by now, probably 3 times. I haven't even seen it with my corpse, which would put my mind at ease at the very least. I confirm. Was it a... Did you find it with... I still have one true skill-based run left. It's not the easiest, not the hardest. It's gonna be just a casual run. Alright guys. Keep it civil. Nice job. I probably should mod more people, but I can't do it right now. So... Think about like 350 deaths, 300 deaths already. Can't get 1-1? Oh shit! All right, I guess we're running. Or I guess we're playing Spelunky again. No, this is a relief. It should go fast now. It should be approximately 3 trips through the mines to find it. Yeah, if you're trolling, man, it's over, dude. You know I'm not looking for the spider girl. I'm looking for... And this is a big time loss if I'm getting bamboozled by Kenny, but the odds are I would have seen at least 3 coffins just from the main screen if it was possible from 1-1. I actually don't think I've ever had to wait for a 1-1 coffin before, so I don't... Okay, I find it immediately. Oh my god, yeah. So I've got I've got enough deaths already that I don't have to wait anywhere. I could have gone a little bit faster, but it actually wasn't any wasted time. It would have been wasted time if Kenny was wrong about finding coffins, but yeah, now I can just play Spelunky again. Thank fucking God. And it'll be a 1 in 10 chance that I find a coffin on each level. I don't remember which character I mapped it as. I believe it's just another one of the ninjas. It might have been the inverted ninja. You can get a 2-1 coffin. You're right. So actually I should not be doing this. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this. This will be visible from the start. That's a very good catch. Very good catch. Man, I felt good about playing Spelunky again instead of death grinding. What was I thinking? That's interesting. Yeah, I've never just had to deal with a 1-1 coffin. So this should be cake. This should be like 10 minutes for the rest of the all characters, to be honest. It's very fast when you have all of the characters unlocked. Well, it would be... Alright, never mind. It would be about 10 minutes if I was looking for them. It will be more, and I'll have more deaths at the end because of it. So I'll have more death grind again here, and less death grind at the end, assuming the run is still going. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm glad you pulled me out of it. You had about an hour to pull me out of it before I would have wasted time. Each death was progress towards the end goal. But yeah, it's just... I don't know, it's actually probably better. But it could have been a more active, purposeful death. I don't know what I'm talking about. Derek said it was not a glitch. The 1-1 lobby multiplayer. That's interesting. He said that Andy and him intentionally allowed you to kill yourself in the... Alright, you gotta ban Ethan for that too. Repent before Kenny bans you. Repent. Repent. You haven't repented yet. That's not the talk we want to see. I can still choke on the teamwork. I can still forget mechanics. My computer could crash. But yeah, it's a good pace for a personal best. For sure. For sure. I would need to get trolled a couple times on teamwork, or I could get carpal tunnel. But it's looking good. Why hasn't Ethan repented yet? I'm very confused. Alright, that's better. At least you're saying positive things rather than this is easy. It's never easy. Spelunky is not an easy game. It's become easier for us, but still very, very tricky. So I should see visible on screen the coffin area, something like 1 in 50 resets here. Stop drinking. See, that's the sort of thing that can derail the run. Having to pee. I've gotten a couple good swag coffin opens already. The one that is the most impressive I did in my last run was the temple. You can push the push block down, jump on the push block, and then jump from there to get the coffin. It's not hard, it's just stressful, because if you fuck up, you have to death grind another 50 times or so. Black market. But I've gotten pretty good at precise bomb throws. There it is. I was actually trying to take out the blue frog there. Oh, this is so much easier after getting the first character. Man, the mines is a bitch in all characters then, because you have to go to 1-2 twice for the Spider Girl and for the regular coffin character. That's annoying. Oh. We saw it once. There's a chance if I had left my game running, something would have opened that coffin, but yeah, it's not a time loss, so don't worry about that. It would only become a time loss something like 0.0001% of the time. That's 2. But yeah, you can see the difference in the probability of finding a subroom. I don't think either of them were visible from the start, so I didn't F up there. Pretty sure. Was that 4 death? What, 4 in a row? Now I'm gonna think everything is the... Every time I see a cluster of falling... What do you call it? Falling blocks. I'm just gonna think it's the character. Oh god, it was! We've seen 3 coffins now. Technically you didn't see the coffin, but that was the coffin subroom. There's a little Yeti that guards the coffin. It's actually by far the hardest to get without items. But yeah, 3 coffins already. Game is trolling me a little bit, maybe? But I'm also at such a high probability of seeing it. 1 in every 10 stages. That was it too! That was it! We've seen 4. Jeez. Oh, what if I never find it? I just see my corpse flying by it. I'm paranoid now. I don't want to miss it a 5th time. 1 in 5. No time waste, you're right. It's more of a... There's a certain amount of insanity that I can take. Also, it'll feel a lot better to be doing the skill run again before my fingers go numb, which is a non-trivial thing. Controller gets greasy. There's a chance that was the subroom again. I haven't seen that subroom next to another one like that, but the formation was right. I'll say we're still on 4, but maybe 4.5. Probably was it though. I'll go back. It was around 2:15. I'll go back after the run ends and see if that was the right subroom. It's a very unusual structure from the top as well. Boop, 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 boop. 400 douse. It's pretty good. Back-to-back psychic presence. I just have to believe in the strats, believe that missing 4 coffins and maybe a 5th has no effect. Derek wants me to have it. Oh, I got a new strat. Oh, it does blow up fast enough. Alright, this is the new strat, guys. This is efficient. If you throw a bomb right at the start... Alright, maybe it's not efficient. There's a chance, a very small chance, that bomb will blow up during the death cutscene and unlock the character. You still get credit for the character if the coffin opens while you're dead. And I know that because the first time I got the underwater level character, it was after the fish had killed me. Yeah, I hit a shopkeeper already? Like, this is... We're already seeing the utility of this strategy. Please strat, play off. Alright, that could throw my corpse. Alright, I think it actually wastes like 0.5 seconds per reset. So, I don't know. It's probably not optimal, but think of how quickly I would be a legend if I opened a coffin after suiciding with a bomb I threw at the start. I'm already a legend, but I could easily just quit the game and be forever considered the best player of all time if that happens. It's a small chance that was the top. We'll say I've seen 4.6. Someone could try to see deaths real quick. I'll do the same. Looking around does cost precious seconds here, right? Nice. It's a good death count to have. It means there'll be less than an hour of death grinding at the very end. Alright. Pole, you're a mod. You can't say the thing that I told you to ban the other guy for that you didn't ban him for. It's 5 seconds wasted. Yeah, teamwork is not easy though. I told you to ban Ethan unless he repented. And he didn't. but I forgave him for a different reason. Also, Kirby's a super bro for keeping track of deaths. I just loosely needed to know. Yeah, it's the way you should think about it if you're actually running to keep the pressure on a little bit is to think 60 deaths, 10 minutes. Or 600 deaths per hour for the final stretch. Things like that will give you a little bit of cushion when you're actually trying to beat the world record, which hopefully this will become, but I can still choke it. We haven't seen the coffin in a while. Easy world record. Man, that is not the thing to be telling me right now, guys. I have another hour and a half to play Spelunky. You can't say easy world record. That's like telling Kenny he's got to score world record before he's seen whether there's a 5-3 altar. That's a hell run though. Man, that was awesome. I hope you guys were entertained by that. Man. That was easily the highlight of this stream so far. Has to be. Finished with 1 HP. Alright, I'm getting anxious even thinking about it. This is when, even though I've seen it 4 times, when you start to think, can you actually see the coffin in 3-1, or do you have to go to 3-2? This run does things to you, you guys. This does things to you. There we go. Got him. That was actually a new Spelunker that you guys haven't seen before. It's a gold-colored ninja. I actually kind of like him, but not using him just yet. Yeah, a little bit of swag. That's actually the safest way to approach. Safest way to approach that coffin is to throw a bomb directly through. It's not that hard. You just have to have a little bit of confidence. I had some backups if I failed there, because I had ropes that would have attached me to the ceiling. When you actually search for the coffin during a true all characters run, you have to be a little bit more careful, because you're usually searching. So resources become more of a problem. Alright. Try to check my deaths. I'm doing the same. I think it was 456. That's too low. Must be 80. 486, thanks. I'm sitting in a dark room and light flashing on and off. Okay, I looked at this block here and combined it in my head with the sub-room, and that's roughly speaking what the temple guy level would look like. Good. This is a good pace. This is the pace I wanted. after I did my last run, I said I should be, and I finished at 401 or 402 or something. I said that this was about a pace I would actually want to run at if I did things well. And even with that in mind, I did die a couple times that could have been avoided, or could have... This tricked me again, because that's basically the layout. That's about right, Kirby. I don't think it'll be 12 to 13. It won't be 12 to 13 when I actually run it, but it might take that long because of a death. That's mainly the Olmec fight can go wrong there. I know, Deft. That's weird. My eyes are being slower to adjust with the screen popping from white to black constantly. But Temple is more relaxing. This is the place to death grind for sure. Look at this. 4 push blocks, 5 push blocks in a row. That's cool. Oh yeah, Hell Coffin in multiplayer is pretty trolly. Right on top of lava. I'm not sure if your whip can double tap the coffin and hit your guy into the lava. Seems like it should. That's another one. This is sort of what the top looks like. Two highlights for me were the Hell Run and seeing four coffins in about a minute in the ice caves and not getting them. That was pretty cool too. Yeah. I hear that, Daft. I also like hired hands that are more interesting than just the naked baby. Especially when I've got a fellow ninja around. I think 4 of my characters, maybe 5 are ninjas. 5 of my unlockables are ninjas. Just putting together the Power Rangers. I could easily just mod the hired help, but I don't know. That's one of those things that I'm really worried about doing. Even though Saturnin mods his jetpack, I feel a little bit strange about modding anything except for the Splunker character himself or herself. I kind of want to take a break from death grinding, but it just wastes time to do that. My hand is kind of warm, or my right hand is way warmer than my left hand because of all the mashing. I'd love to do a skill run. I'd prefer not to have messed up fingers. Nothing wrong with modding. I'm actually really glad you're a good sport about it, because it was, you know, we're occasionally gonna be thinking about it. It's something that It's probably going to be attached to you for a while. There was actually another spelunker in the community who was caught, I think, splicing a run, so combining two separate ones. It might have even, it might have been just a Frozlunky run. Actually, it was a very similar story. The biggest difference is he left the community on his own after admitting, but he came back eventually. And I'm glad he did. He's actually the person who I think is responsible for the best play in Spelunky of all time that I've seen live. The caveat of seeing live, of course, is pretty significant. And it's more of just it's a thing that I at the time would not have thought of, but have used in runs before. Not to the same extent that he did, but it wasn't told to the whole community though, Polo. Was it Sai? That's another story. Yeah, his no gold run was way better than any other run he's ever put forward, and alright, we got one. But it was definitely a legit run. It was just he was on fire that day, and he didn't even get that great of a seed. He probably got lucky a couple times. Not getting gold, but other than that, it was just a really smooth run. Apparently, he'd been able to do that same pace in Frozlunky before, but I don't know. Am I triggering Kenny? He had the skill to make it possible. It should have taken him 5 or 6 runs at that pace to get the record, and he got a run that was better than his PB in any percent. The real crazy thing about the run is he made conscious decisions to avoid gold during the run that slowed down his any percent. So really, I don't know. Just think if he didn't slow down on the jungle level to drop the teleporter, whip gold a couple times, and have a faster Olmec fight because he wasn't worried about gold. Like, that's no longer a no gold world record. That's in play for a top 3 or 4 run. Anyhow. I'm talking too much about Saibot. Again, I never thought he cheated. It was a run where I'm glad he had the original video file to watch. This will all be edited out. I'll take the audio out of the VOD, so only you guys will know. Yeah, the thing about that run is it's like, I think we've all at one point thought, wouldn't it be funny if I had just one epic run to mess with, to really get Moss points, really mess up the rankings. And he did it. Also, I was probably a little bit salty about it because it was finally the run that made him pass me. He's way faster than I am, but he'd been held back by score. Ultimately, he needed not a score run to finally pass me, but this is an easy one. Alright, that's all characters. GG. 599 deaths. controls. That actually took longer than it should have. I gotta reset because player 2's... I don't even know how to... Fucking hell, I have to enter with... What do I push? Red has the flag. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, my window isn't perfectly centered. I'm slightly off center here. You can feel it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but you can feel it if you're playing. Or I've lost my mind. One of those two. Maybe you can see it. It feels like I'm just not centered. The red player would be... Oh no. I think this is worth... I don't know how to play anymore. That's a theory. That is a theory. I'm not crazy. I'm gonna save my bomb here. I'll also take paste. Just don't tell Cybot. He's a dirty cheater. Okay. It's a freak Apollo right here. I'm just gonna buy some bombs. Aggro's way worse, I think, for the purposes of completion. I have good items. Nice. I'm gonna forget on 4-3 to get the coffin. Ooh boy. Oh, Des Restless. Please. I think this is worth. I don't know. Second guess everything. That's the way. No. No, 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 no. Ah, I really want Psychic Presence. What? Come on, dude. No. Yes. How did I come up with my username? So, my favorite book as a kid was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. one character, and that is Ford Prefect. There's some bizarre story about how he got a childhood nickname. That nickname was Ix. That's it. Not even my favorite character. Holy sh... I forgot what items I had. Help. I would like one more bomb. Hello, I am Brazil. Welcome to the stream. We now have an international stream. We may have before, but now it's surely international. What the fuck? That actually seemed like hack to me. He definitely grabbed me. I was just stronger. Sometimes you just tell Derek, not today. Not today, Derek. You may have gotten me 600 deaths already, but not on this run. Don't forget the friend character. Not today. I don't have enough bombs. 4-2. Please, Derek. See, that's what I was worried about. Is please be bombs. Four, 3. I cannot cascade, but I have a pretty safe fight. Hopefully, probably. Please have bombs. GG. G. Not GG. Stuff can still go wrong. But yeah, I was a little bit worried. So one thing, I'll tell you what I'm worried about on that Olmec fight. I had tons of ropes. I was worried that the hitbox for the partner player would be... I'm not gonna reset here. I was worried the hitbox of the partner would be different from my main Spelunker, and that he would get trapped inside Olmec or something. But I was committed. And we're gonna do the last death grind in the temple. But yeah, now you guys should say easy world record. That's when Maz got to celebrate. 601 deaths. I completed a hell run. I completed a low score run. a Speedlunky run. So we'll get to 997, and then we'll call it a victory. Feels good. This should be sub 330, yeah. 330 was the time I was expecting based on my previous run. This one I played a little bit faster. And the biggest screw up I had was on death grinding for the Mines character. The ones that were like clearly my fault. There was the Croc death that was either 1 in 5 or 2 in 5 depending on how large his hitbox is when he teleports. Yeah, it was probably a waste of time. But yeah, it's a waste of time on the order of 10 minutes. The 4-2 death in the Hell Run was more costly than the completion. I had also spent some time to gather gold in anticipation of a big money run. Yeah, first Speedlunky actually just continued after the key split. So the only time waste was the temple. It was on the order of a minute or two. It was less than 2 minutes in game. So probably about 2 minutes real time wasted on the first Speedlunky. But that was the only thing that, you know, could have been improved on, other than, you know, just playing a little faster. Having the confidence to reset when I knew I would get another Speedlunky would have saved me 2 minutes. I didn't actually lose time in the mines looking for the 1-1 character. Yeah, it was the big money death. That was the biggest one. Albino. That's an interesting question. That question came up in the context of all characters as well. So I'll talk a little bit about the history. It's a little bit of a longer run. We started running that about a year ago, and what people didn't like about it was the death grind necessary to get the highest probability for the last 4 characters. So it's in real life terms, it ends up being about 25 minutes of time to kill yourself to maximize your probability of getting the final 4 characters. But still, people didn't want to do it. It doesn't sound like it's fun. And so we talked about adding a new character, a new either save file, which started with 300 deaths, or alternatively just not getting the last 4 characters. It turns out only one person was ever willing to actually go after the remaining 16 characters or play with a modified save file. But a lot of people talked about it. Meanwhile, there's maybe 15 people who actually ran the real category. Same thing is happening with all achievements. A lot of people who are saying that it would be more fun to run 19 achievements aren't actually out there running 19 achievements. But yeah, it sounds worse. If you stream the run, which it really needs to be streamed, just the nature of the run means it would be really hard to tell if there was a spliced file. No one's going to watch the whole thing and see all of the deaths. And also, you can snip any death screen next to any other death screen. It would totally look smooth. But yeah, no one's been willing to run 95% achievements. If they do, then we can probably start talking about it. You also couldn't compare a run that did 95% achievements or 19 out of 20 achievements to an all achievements world record because the route is just different. I wouldn't have death grinded to 300 if I was going for the fastest all characters without getting addicted. Anyhow, I probably talked too much on the subject, but it comes up. It's the right question to ask. All characters is probably just the perfect length for one of these long form runs. Anywhere from 63 minutes to maybe 2 hours if you're doing it properly, reasonably well, and following the strats. Yep, exactly, Polo. It actually takes away some of the randomness of all achievements by making people grind more. If you picked an arbitrarily large number that wasn't 1,000, or maybe 500, then you would similarly take out the RNG. Yeah, that's actually the best idea that I would have to improve the run is, or to make the category more comparable, if you, I don't know, even allowed a script or X seconds per remaining deaths. When Maz did it, he got, I want to say, 10.3 deaths per minute. I got 10.4, and he was also coming out of chat to type. If he hadn't done that, then he probably would have been at 10.3 or so for his. So it's pretty consistent. It's pretty steady. 6 seconds for death is about right. I would even go so far to say that if you weren't getting a world record run, that you could just add the 6-second multiplayer at the end and just call it a complete run. It's kind of interesting that you came up with that independently. I've been thinking about it and was going to maybe propose doing that, or propose it for the community to see if it would get more people to run the category. You couldn't get a world record with it, but you could claim a PB and not have to go through the death grinds. You want the world record to have it done the right way, essentially. I just realized that I have teamwork still. On my tracker. Alright, where am I on my death count? Should still have about 250 left, I would guess. I guess I'm around 750. Yeah, you'd want to search early. Oh man, so that I see your point, Kirby. So that you could actually reintroduce the all characters randomness. Yeah. Maybe. All right, I got another addition to the rules then. So only after you get to some arbitrary threshold like 350 could you start using the 6-second rule, and only if you weren't going for world record. Yeah, exactly, Albino. Yeah. It would make this a 3-hour category if you were at roughly my pace for a non-world record, or at a we'll say a good pace. Criteria, yeah. 703, nice. So I'd say that's about 300 deaths. Add 30 minutes. This should be a 225. Maybe a 223 if I really book it. Maybe a 222 because I overestimated the number of remaining. It's like a half-hour time save. Yeah, Kirby, I got the co-op run faster than expected. I even did safe strats like at the Kapala. I did get a jetpack though. The one thing I didn't get was bombs, but it was still. Derek mostly blessed me with good items. Yeah, you guys are somewhere in the right area. It's best to overestimate and then say, "Oh wow, it was a minute faster. My life isn't worthless. Isn't a waste." $7.21. This is where the bladder starts to really fill up. Sub 3? Let me think of my deaths. So I probably lost, in real time, 12 minutes on the hell run that made it to... The hell run that made it to 4-2 and I got fragged. I probably lost 2 minutes going for Speedlunky on the key split. Let's see if we can get there. It wasn't 25 minutes to the City of Door gold door telefrag. I say 12 minutes for that in real time. I think I was still under 8 minutes there, but maybe it was under. It was only 10 minutes saved there then. Yeah, exactly. So now I've got a better PB to run against if I ever decide to run this in the future. But I sort of had to play safe for the most part, given the potential for a half-hour PB, which this is going to be. But there's like a minute here and there rather than a big time loss. I ended up on a... Oh, you know what? The other big one? The other big one... Oh, thanks, Kirby. The other big time loss that I'm thinking of is I made it to... Nice! Get fucked! I made it to 2-3 once or twice without finding a black market. I actually think it was twice. So those together are probably 10 minutes. But yeah, like I at the same time I got pretty lucky with the AJE portion of the run, so sub 3 would be tough. You would need someone probably better than me to do it, because I'm getting a couple of sums of, I'm getting a couple of gold splits essentially. The hell run could have been faster. I don't even know how long it took. I just know that the seed that I beat it with, I had to go slow because I only had a cape, low resources, low HP. I had gotten Kapala on the earlier one, 753 deaths. So, yeah, this is good. This is good thinking, guys. This is good. This is good strategizing. The other things that are hard to do, because it means you just have more things up in the air, is you never should go after the rare temple all journal items, but I did in my run. So right now when I'm grinding for deaths here, I've seen probably 10 different, what are the rare ones? Um, the Crocman. I actually shot a scepter shot against the Crocman to kill him during my hell run. That could have killed me, so I shouldn't have done that. Also, the Temple Trap. I've seen 10 of those in this death grind here that I could just toss a bomb on, add 5 seconds. So those are the real areas where you can make just tiny improvements, I think. Or I can make tiny improvements. But it would mean that the whole time I'm doing this, I have the AJE overlay up, which is not desirable. Right now I still have the characters up because I didn't want to lose time during the transition, and they'll stay up for the rest of the run for that same reason. But yeah, it'd be annoying to have the journal entries up right now. What other things are like that? Oh, let's see. I was gonna say the big fish. That's not right either, because you need the character. But bees would be another one, or the castle would be another one where you really shouldn't kill a route that could go to hell by going in the castle, because you can grind for the castle at any point. Start with a lot. All right. Yeah, that's definitely a route, Kirby. What can go wrong with that is... Oh, here's another time loss. I can't remember which run this was on, but I was on a hell run. I had made it through the black market. I had the Ankh, and I found a Tiki Village coffin. So that killed my possibility of doing a hell run because I couldn't get the City of Gold character. So that's what happens if you don't do all characters before your hell run. I mean, it was a low probability. I had one level that I had to survive without getting a Tiki coffin, and it happens. I don't know. I'm rambling. It's natural to think about, during this last death grind, what you could have done better. But it's not about complaining. It's about someone better than me will get a faster time if they put some effort into it. Someone worse than me, you know, by the rankings, could get it if they do it a couple times or include some of these improvements that I'm thinking and talking about. Hell could start at Jungle Shortcut. 100 deaths, nice. So I actually ended up doing... That's effectively what I did. Matissa Troll. I did mostly most of them. I like saving the teamwork for the last skill item. It was the last achievement I got. It's kind of awkward. It's not hard. It's just I don't know. I never feel like doing it. It's the one part of the run that's kind of like, blah. Why am I doing this? It makes sense. It makes a ton of sense as an achievement. I'm actually death grinding slower than I should be. But that's fine. Sub 330s is where it's at. Yeah, you want to get the hell run either very early or after you've cleared most of the other random coffins that can screw you. I think it was Grunting Crunchy. Maybe it was you, Kirby? Someone was either doing all characters or all achievements and going for all characters, and they got screwed over in the City of Gold twice in one run. I can't remember who it was. And the most likely explanation was that they just didn't see a random coffin that appeared before them. This is cool. By the way, someone should tell Discord that they can join the party. I actually can't type in my phone. Oh, by the way, did you see the new Nintendo product? It's like a bunch of things you can do with the Switch controllers. Looks pretty cool. Holy. I'm checking my email on my phone and there's like 10 new followers. I feel bad for some of them who showed up just for the death grind part. But, wow, shout out to all the new crazy people. You guys probably found me through Kenny's stream, and maybe found his stream from AGDQ. That was quite the experience. It was my second AGDQ in person. I've been watching for 6 years? Or 6 AGDQs? 6 of the winter events. 835, thanks Crunchy. This is most like a world record. The things that could go wrong are very related to my own personal health. We're currently shooting for about 325. Current world record is like 355. It's gonna be nice daft. It's gonna be about a 30-minute improvement over Mazarek's world record. I was a little bit sad that he only got it by such a small amount, but it's cool that other people are running it. I hope this lasts more than a day or two, but I don't think this is still not the run that will go the distance. I just said thanks to all the new followers, and Crunchy got either baited or guilt-tripped into following me. That wasn't the goal. It was... I don't know. I'm never gonna monetize or become semi-partnered. My work would require me to fill out an outside activities form, even though the revenue that someone like me would get would be like $1 every month. Hey Peytons, so I'm completing the last of the achievements that Derek Yu and Andy Hull put in for the Steam version of Spelunky HD. That achievement is 1,000, or is Addicted, which is 1,000 playthroughs of adventure mode. The fastest way to get that is to repeatedly die over and over and over. I've tried to spread this out through the run as much as possible. Also, I made a slight routing mistake that didn't cost time, but could have in theory cost a little bit of time. But Kenny Jupp came to save me from death grinding on 1-1. I actually like it though, because it spread out the monotony just a little bit. Suboptimal input. So yeah, I'm almost done. It's sort of the running the victory lap after you actually get a PB or a world record. So this last death grind in total will end up being about 30 minutes because I did another 30-minute session at first, grabbed a couple characters, and then did maybe another 20-minute session after that. But it's in total it's about an hour and a half of death grinding throughout, regardless of how well you play. It's always going to be this thing that's lingering as part of the run. It's the same button input: start, down, accept, and then cancel, 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 cancel. Start, down, select. If resetting didn't count, I agree. That would be fun if you actually had to kill yourself 1,000 times. I hope you're not proposing winning 1,000 times, because that would take I'm trying to think. How many times could the best player in the world, the most consistent player, get 1,000 wins? Drop a bomb? Yeah, the intentional death is an important thing that they put in the game. There are a couple of areas that you can actually soft lock in if you don't have a way to kill yourself. Couple of pretty common things to see on Reddit are people trapped in the Olmecs lair. Yeah, trapped in Olmecs lair. 27 hours to be the world record. Oh, that's too bad. That's a really tough one. The fact that you're able to get it to the last ice level, the last ice cave level 3-4, means you can definitely do it. I did it as part of this category maybe about 2 hours ago, and I believe that was the time I got a jetpack and a crate. So not only did I have good mobility, I had no shopkeepers coming after me trying to kill me. So it was very easy. I got very lucky on that leg of the run. It was by no means a perfect RNG run, but that was a nice one. I got a good couple of jetpacks. Kevin got temple shortcut. He couldn't run 24 hours ago. I told him he needed to do the tutorial before he talked again. He was asking questions about doing eggplant runs, and he didn't know the run button. I still kind of think that he's a troll, but he actually calmed down from his troll behavior from when he first joined the Discord server. He just knew a little bit too much about the game, but was too bad at it for what he knew. Yeah, it could be English. I don't know. We should still IP check him if we haven't done so already, to the extent that that's possible. Verify that he's from a country other than the US or English-speaking countries. If he watched YouTube videos, though, he would know other people were going faster than him and that there was a run button. That's the only problem. Alright, I want to die in a fun way. Alright, never mind. I'm triggered. I want to try skipping over lava again. The first time I did this category, it took 5 hours and 50 minutes, but I completely lost it at the end, and I started doing temple shortcut runs. I actually still have my PB from that session. 57 seconds from 4-1 to beating Olmec with no items. Alright, so after this, we gotta, now that we get our world record, we gotta run it back. Second all achievements in one night. Run it back. It's a tradition. Got another dead Yama, not Yama, Anubis. Getting close. Another 6 minutes, 7 minutes. 9:29. Oh, the other things that would save maybe about a minute apiece is I never looked back at the old VODs of when the achievements are actually unlocked. So things like Big Money, I waited until the end cutscene to get the actual 500,000. Low score, I waited until the end screen to demonstrate that it was a $0 run. I want to say I did that on Speedlunky as well, but it's very possible that you get those during the transition screen rather than during the end screen. Maybe not Big Money, but the other two I believe you get right away. If that's the case, then for at least 2 of my 3 wins, I can knock off a minute from the time. We're still trying to put together a recipe of the RNG I got, plus playing better, plus slightly better RNG on my first hell run. And I think you can get sub 30. By you, I mean probably not me. I'm very glad that I reset the run. I was 3 minutes in and I hadn't accomplished anything. That saved 2 minutes. At least. That saved 2 minutes, probably. But I would have felt bad with starting on such a poor run to watch. I'm getting so tired. This last bit. Oh, look at this bullshit layout. Alright, come on, sub 325. No more messing around. Try to see what my death count is like. Is it 957? It's gonna be close. Nice. Hey, Cybot. Shout out to my boy Kenny Jump. Ah, inefficient. Not 997 visible on screen. It's going to be the life after I regenerate. So you'll see 997. I'll push A one more time, and we'll be done. 971. Almost done. Yeah, this is about a 30-minute world record for a 4-hour category. I guess it will be a 3.5-hour category after this run, but for the next 3 minutes, it's a 4-hour category. Great spot for Anubis. Free onks, free onks, free onks, or not onks, free scepters. Shout out to my boy Chocolate Cake who couldn't be here. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Andy. Shout out to Peyton's89. Patons. I fucked up. That's like a 15-second time loss. That might cost me sub 325. Also, this hurts my eyes. Ugh, it's so bright. I'm throwing. 986. Yeah, God, my eyes are not recovering from the shifts between light and dark. I really should just have left a light on, I think. I think I'm also just tired. I didn't get enough sleep last night. Kirby's calling a sub 325? I don't know about that. Where are we at? 992. Me too, Matthias. Matissa Troll. I had fun, especially the Hell Run. That's the best. 995. 996. 997. On respawn, I'll call it time. Time. And just in case anyone complains, I'm going to death grind a little bit more so they don't invalidate the run. But I'm going to say 3:24:49 is the time. That's 1,000 deaths, so no one can say I didn't complete it. Oh. Alright, cut the recording. Thanks for watching, everybody. Shoutouts to Demono who showed up late, Kirby, Grunting, Polo, Kenny.